Barau, Jibrin, Kano North. Mr. President, I want to crave your indulgence and the indulgence of my colleagues that I do not need to read the order because we are all attuned, we are all conversant with this order. I therefore go straight to express what I want to say in respect to this order. Mr. President, you've just read the fact that the President gave assents to 3 bills establishing 3 higher institutions in this country, and one is located at Kabo in Kano State. Mr. President, I feel I need to lend my voice to what you said earlier, your commendation of Mr. President for establishing these institutions. I want to lend my voice to that to commend Mr. President as well for these assents for the establishment of these 3 institutions. This has further demonstrated the willingness of Mr. President to clearly intervene in the development of our youth. And how do you develop the youth of this country? It's through providing institutions such as these in order to get them, developed in terms of education, in terms of skills, in order for them to be able to be useful to themselves in their adulthood and also be useful to this nation. And these actions of Mr. President is a replica of what the founding fathers of this nation did in the earlier stage of the formation of this country, likes of Ahmed Bello Sardauna, of Afemi Awolowo, Zeke of Africa. They established the Ahmed Bello University, University of Nigeria, UI, University of Ibadan, University of Nigeria, and so on and so forth. And they were able to train the youth of those time. And they later became, the strength of this country because they were the one that drove the development of this country. And up to now, these institutions are still relevant in the area of developing the youth of this country. So Mr. President is doing this in a larger scale, because this institution will not only serve the generations of our youth of today, but the future generation of this country is living a legacy, a lifelong legacy, a legacy that will not have an end. So I commend Mr. President for doing this, in particular, what he's doing in the northwestern part of this country. As we speak, he has established several institutions because the Northwest has the highest population of youth in this country. And he knows this quite okay, and that's why he has decided to intervene directly in providing institutions that will cater for the youth of the Northwest. Recently, he established one in Kaduna, in the southern Kaduna area, one at Zamfara, and so many, so on and so forth. So we thank Mr. President for what he's doing to develop the youth of this country, and the youth and, of course, the parents are grateful to what he's doing, particularly from our end in the Northwest. We thank Mr. President. There's nothing that he can do better than what he's doing for us now. This is a fact. Nobody has ever done this to us like what he's doing right now. No, we have never experienced this. To have this institution established to take care of our youth. The youth are the foundation of every society. They are the foundation of this country. And giving out these kind of schools to take care of them is the best thing that can be done to the future of this country, to the present situation we have, so that our youth can be further, can acquire the necessary education and skills to be useful to themselves and to the entire society. Thank you, Mr. President, for facilitating all these things that have been done. We thank everyone here, our colleagues, for your cooperation, for working, the synergy we're having with the executive government, and this is what's creating this. So we should continue to cooperate with the government. We should continue to work hand in hand with the president, so that good things like this will continue to be provided for our people. Thank you, Mr. President.
Your eulogy, and I share in your appreciation of the president and all the good things you have said. We have never had a president who believes so much in education and who is working so closely with the National Assembly that is able to express most of our decisions by appending his signature and establishing these institutions. Nigeria, in spite of all, before President Bola Ahmed Tinubu came on board, millions of Nigerian children could not have placements in tertiary institutions. That is why, if you look at the numbers so far, he has established more than 35 federal universities and tertiary institutions. And I think it's important to note that, yes, indeed, he believes strongly in opening the doors of schools in order to close the doors of prisons. So we appreciate Mr. President.